wanted to share with you what God has been doing in my life. So this story really isn't about me. It's about God because it's what He's done for me. So I grew up in a home where my parents taught me about God and what it meant to be a Christian. So I wanted to be a Christian. I wanted Jesus to come into my heart and forgive my sins so that I wouldn't go to hell when I died. My image of God was that he was kind of like far off, just some faraway person that wasn't very close, So I never really took into my heart what people were telling me. People were telling me that God wanted to have a personal relationship with me. He cared about me specifically. But, I kind of knew it, but I didn't really believe it. So, there's a big difference between knowing something in your head and believing it in your heart. Because if you just know something in your head, that's nice, but it doesn't really account for anything. You have to believe it in your heart. So a few months ago, I went to a Bible camp where I stayed with other kids for a week, and people taught us about the Lord and how to live our lives for Him. And slowly, God began to change me. He changed my heart. He showed me how much He cared about me and how much He wanted a strong relationship with me personally. It's amazing that God wants a relationship with me. I mean, I'm just a human being on this small earth in the middle of this huge universe that's endless. We haven't even found an end to it. But, God created all of it, and He cares about me. That's pretty amazing. So, anyway, God was working on me, like I said, at the camp. He showed me just how extremely big and great He is. When I realized just how great God is, I realized that He deserved my love and my obedience. He deserved my praise and worship. Instead of just knowing things in my head, I believed them in my heart. God had showed me that He wants to be connected to my life. He showed me that I need to acknowledge Him as Lord of my life. Because even if you don't, He still is, because He controls everything. Now think about this. If you make something by yourself, you guys ever like to make things, make stuff? So, that belongs to you, right? You made it, so you have a right to it. And so you can do whatever you want with it. Well, God made you, and God made me. So, don't you think He can do whatever He wants with our lives? Now that I had trusted God to save me from the penalty of sin, I had to obey Him and try to get to know Him better. So, at Bible camp, God showed me how great and awesome He is. Even with being so great and awesome, He cared about me and wants a personal relationship with me. You know what? God wants a relationship with you too. Every single one of you. He hates your sin because He is perfect and He does nothing wrong. But He cares about you. If you put your trust in His Son, Jesus, who died so that He would pay the penalty for what you should have paid for your sin, what I should have paid for my sin. Put your faith in Him and believe you will be forgiven, and you can serve God how He wants you to serve Him. So that's what I've been learning. This is God is teaching me. So I wasn't just telling it to you. That was about me too. So this is what God has been doing in my life. Thank you for listening.